Okay, you can see the screen now, right? Okay, so when you force someone to do something, my boss made me work late last evening. Okay, work, this verb always comes in infinitive form. What is the meaning of infinitive form? It means the verb without any additions, without s, without ing, without ed. Okay, I made him clean his room. Also the verb without any addition. Her supervisor made her work on Sunday. Work, the verb without any addition. I made he, she, him fix the leak. Him, because we take subject pronouns. We don't take the subject. We can't take she, we can't take it. We must take subject pronouns, okay? Bilal, stop the video. Okay. Fix, did you make them repair the TV? You make your hips sway. The verb without any additions, okay? Don't make her cry, okay? So the first rule about this subject, we take the subject pronoun, he, her, me, him, them, us, okay? The second rule, the verb comes in infinitive form, the verb without any addition, without ing, without ed, without s, without es, okay? تعال نبص على المثال ده. The teacher forces us to read again. We want to use makes, but the teacher makes us read again. We're gonna remove two.
يا مستر الصوت بيقطع.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat again. طيب نقفل المايك عشان ما نحصلش المشكلة دي. أنا هقفل المايك عند الكل وركزوا معايا. خلاص؟ The teacher forces us to read again. We want to use makes. The teacher makes us read again. We don't use to. We remove the to, okay? Remove this to and makes us read. Okay? The police officer forced me to pay a fine. We want to use made. The same example. The police officer made me pay a fine. Okay? The same example. We remove the to. Okay? So we want to use make, we remove the to from force. But what if we wanted to use the opposite? What if he told me to use force? What we're gonna do? My dad makes me wash the car. My dad forces me to wash the car, okay? Forces. So pay attention. If he wants you to use to, we use force. If he doesn't want you to use to, we use make, okay? Okay, so this grammar rule is easy for you, right? Go on to the next one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so the second grammar rule we have is using could for possibility. Okay, I could swim when I was 4. I couldn't ride a bike when I was 3. He could walk when he was.
comprehension.
No, it's not a comparison. This is a grammar rule, okay? We use could for possibility. Remember when we fill these blanks?
couldn't?
Yes, could and couldn't. Could you stop doing that? It's annoying. Here, could is used for.
Could.
Yes. We use could.
يا مستر ممكن يا مستر تقول له كل واحد يخليه يجاوب سؤال من دول؟
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, so. Okay, the first one, Ahmed Jalal. Go. Ahmed.
Yeah, yes, miss.
Yeah, the second one. Could or couldn't?
I couldn't.
Couldn't. Bravo. Okay, because we can't use could in this sentence. You can't say I could possibly finish such a large pizza alone because the pizza is very large. You can't finish it alone, so you must use couldn't. Okay, Clara. Could you ask her to go out with me? Excellent. Zaina.
Good.
You could ask Mr. Sebel to help you. Excellent. Kenzie.
Kinsey.
Yes.
نعم يا مستر الصوت بيقطع يا مستر، مش سامعة حاجة.
ماشي يا كنز، تعرف تجاوب على الجملة دي؟
ماشي.
Could or couldn't?
لحظة يا مستر بويا. He has purchased his
يا كنزي نمبر 5 يا كنزي.
كود يا مستر.
Could.
ما أنا عارفة يا كلارا، بقرأها يا كلارا. نمبر
Okay.
5.
على فكرة دي زينة.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. عالية.
كود يا مستر.
Number 6 عالية.
بس أنت بتقول يا مستر بالترتيب؟
Yes. عالية. Couldn't. Excellent. Because he was with me the whole time. This is an opposite sentence, so we can't use could in this symbol. Salma. 7.
سلمى. سلمى. هلو سلمى.
Salma. Kenzie. Enough. Number 7.
Number 7,
Mhm.
we go to France next summer.
Yes.
We could.
Excellent. We use could. Ziad. Number 8.
Yes.
زياد.
نعم.
Number 8.
نمبر 8. افتح المايك يا زياد. يا زياد طلع.
اوكي. خلاص القاعدة دي سهلة يا ولاد ومفهومة؟ Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so we have the present perfect. You remember the present perfect? The form of the present perfect. We have the subject, have or has, plus the verb in past participle. Okay? I have worked. You have written. We have written. They have worked. Okay? So when the subject is I, you, we, they, we use have. If the subject is singular, he, she, it, we use has. He has worked. She has written. Okay? Type the question form. In a question form, we use have or has before the subject. Okay? We put it before the subject. We take have or has and put it before the subject. Okay? Have you worked? Have we written? Has she worked or has she written? Okay? In negative form, we put not after have or has. We haven't worked or she hasn't worked. Okay? سهل الفورم؟ نخش على التكوين؟
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we use the present perfect for an action that happened in the past, but whose results are obvious in the present. Let's say this.
What's the meaning of obvious?
What?
What's the meaning of obvious?
Previous? Obvious? Obvious means apparent, that is in front of you, okay? Like it's like you know something that has happened to you. Remember in the school when I used to explain the present perfect, when I say it has rained last night, that means if I go and open the window, I will still see puddles of water on the ground. You remember?
Yeah.
You say he has washed the car, it means the car is still shiny, it's still new, it's still apparent that he just washed his car right now. Okay? when something that just happened and just finished in the present, okay, that means we can use the present perfect for that. Let's take another example. Here for an action that has just finished, okay? Like this guy is called Mark. Mark is eating. Mark finished his food, but he didn't stand up yet. That means we can use the present perfect. He has just had his lunch, okay? That means he just finished his lunch right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So just is used to express the present perfect. We have another example here. For an action that started in the past and hasn't finished. Like, I live in this house and I still live in this house until now. We can use the present perfect for that. We have lived here for 20 years. That means we bought the house 20 years ago and we still live in the same house. Okay? If we don't live in the same house, we use the past simple. We lived here. Okay, that means I already moved from the house. I don't live here anymore. Okay, so when you use the present perfect, that means you're still living in the same place. Okay, so the word since and for is used to express the present perfect. When you see for and since, you know the tense of the verb of the sentence is a present perfect. Okay. We use it for experiences we have or haven't lived. He has flown a plane, but he has never tried skating. At one period of his life, he flown a plane, okay? But he never tried skating. He didn't skate on ice or skate with this means, okay? Also, we used in question form. Have you ever traveled by plane? Okay, we use it to ask in the present perfect. We can use ever. Have you ever traveled by a plane? Okay. Have you ever played with PlayStation? Have you ever went to school? Have you ever drank tea, etc.? Okay. So we use ever in the question form. We use never in the negative form.
بيقطع يا مس.
حاضر عشان في ناس بس فاتحين المايك وانا بتكلم. خلاص في كل يقفل المايك واسمعوني. طيب زي ما اتفقنا ان احنا هنا we ever used in the question form, never is used in the negative form. خلاص we use it to talk about an experience we had in the past, like have you ever went to the pyramids? This is an experience. Have you ever rode a camel? This is an experience. Have you ever drank tea? This is an experience. Okay, so we use the present perfect to talk about experiences we had in the past or we didn't have. Okay, I will talk slowly. For an action that happened in unspecified time, when we don't know when the action has happened, we use the present perfect. The children have tidied their room. Okay, we don't know when the children have tidied the room, so we can use the present perfect for that. The children have tidied the room. Okay, like my mother finished the cooking, but I don't know what time she finished her cooking, so I can say my mother has finished the cooking. Okay. We also use already and yet with the present perfect. I have already gotten dressed. That means that I already wearing my clothes. I'm ready to go out. Okay. Has Sarah called yet? That means we are sitting and waiting for Sarah to call us. Okay. We're still waiting for Sarah. Sarah didn't call us yet. I haven't done my homework yet. That means I'm still sitting and I'm still writing my homework and I haven't finished my homework yet. Okay. These are time expressions. When we see in the present perfect, we know the sentence is about present perfect. Ever, never, just, already, yet, for, since, how long, so far, lately and recently, and always. Okay? So when we see one of these sentences, we know it's the present perfect. Okay? And remember, if the question asks about the present perfect, you also answer in the present perfect. Okay? I'm going to give you some examples for that. Okay, like okay, you see this? This is a choose question. This what will come to us in the exam. It will be choose. Okay. Have you ever broken a bone? The correct
Broken.
answer is broken. Exactly. Because this is
Broken.
past participle.
broke.
We can't use the past symbol with it. Okay. We can't use the present symbol with it. We must choose the past participle. Okay. Have I ever fallen asleep in a class? Okay. We can say fell. We can say felt. Okay. So you must memorize the irregular verbs. I'm gonna send you a file on the group.
معانا يا مستر شيت.
Okay, for the people who doesn't have it. Okay, I'm gonna send it anyway. Okay. So in the exam, I want you to know that the exam will only be choose and match and true or false. There won't be any complete. There will be comprehension. But the answer to the comprehension will also be in choose and true or false. هيجي لك comprehension exactly like this. Okay, but these questions won't
مستر
come.
الحلقة مستر كل الكومبريهنشن اللي في البوكلت وكل الباراجرافز اللي في البوكلت.
The comprehension
أنا مش
will be
عاملة كده،
unseen.
أنا عاملة عكسها.
The comprehension will be unseen. That means it won't come from the booklet. It will come from out.
مثلا يجي باراجراف.
No paragraph. There is no paragraph. مش هيجيكوا باراجرافات مدنية.
ما ينفعش يا مستر يكون الحاجة الوحيدة اللي في الامتحان باراجراف.
ايه؟
ما ينفعش يكون في الامتحان الحاجة الوحيدة باراجراف.
باراجراف ازاي؟
يبقى باراجراف بس الامتحان.
لا الامتحان ان شاء الله هيجيلكوا تشوز ماتش وترو فورس. مش عايزين ترو فورس وماتش وتشوز واجيب لكم باراجراف.